TSUSA Radio.
Right now you're listening to TSUSA Radio, found on TopSpotUSA.com. We have Justin Collier joining us again from Man Overboard.
Thank you for having me.
And today you have a lot of news coming out. I mean, we get The Wire and not to be confused with the series, but we get all the information from different publicists, and it's like everything's happening with you guys right now as far as touring, as far as, different things that you can be putting out. So tell us about the tours that you have coming up.
Well, we just finished up a little New England headliner, and then we did some holiday shows with the early November, and those followed the Pop Punk's Not Dead tour, and those are all great. And then coming up, we're doing a UK headliner with The Story So Far and a British band called Save Your Breath. And then we're going to come back to America and do the Pop Punk The Vote tour, which is kind of a little bit of an interactive tour. Soon enough, there's going to be a website where you can go on. You can vote what songs we play, what T-shirt designs we bring out, and some other stuff. And that tour is going to be full U.S. with Handguns, Sea Haven, Day Trader, and Candy Hearts. After that, we're going to go back to Europe for the Rock Sound magazine tour with Basement, Trapped Under Ice, and Your Demise. And then we're going to headline in Russia with our good buddy James Corby, who sings in a band called True Things. He used to sing in a band called I Call Fives. And then after that tour, we're going to come home, take about a month off, and then go out on the Vans Warped Tour with a bunch of bands. I think the announced bands now are like A Lost for Words, Title Fight. A lot of great bands are on that tour.
Now, Vans Warped Tour, that's a bit of a beast. How do you guys feel about playing the whole Van Warped Tour?
We're extremely excited, and I don't know which bands are announced yet and which bands aren't, but I know a bunch of them, so I don't want to say too much because I don't know which ones have been released yet. But I'm just real excited to hang out with a bunch of friends this summer and stuff, so it should be really cool.
Go ahead and say the one that you were thinking. I'll tell you if they've been announced or not. I'm joking. So you have the tours coming up. You have Vans Warped Tour, which is obviously exciting news. Anyone who's probably listening to this interview knows what the Vans Warped Tour is, so it's going to be exciting to see you guys on that. Defend Pop Punk. For those of you who are listening and don't know really what that's all about, go ahead and explain that.
It started out as a T-shirt design, but now it's our website, defendpoppunk.com. You can go there. We do 4 times a year. We do Defend Pop Punk podcasts, which have tracks from us, tracks from some other bands that we've been touring with, bands we've been listening to, up and coming bands in pop punk and hardcore that we think that our fans should hear. Some bands that are on our label, Lost Tape Collective. And then there's also a forum on Facebook called the Defend Pop Punk group where kids can go and you can talk about whatever you want, whether it's pop punk bands or girls or tours, whatever, your own band. And now, that started as, a little group, and now there's like 1,200 people in it or something like that. So it's pretty cool. I think the whole thing, even if it started as a T-shirt design, it's kind of morphed into creating a bit of a community within pop punk and hardcore and all the related genres, and giving kids a way to, connect with each other.
Now, who are we defending pop punk from? Are we defending them from Skrillex and from Mac Miller and all these other artists?
I mean, I don't think you have to actively defend it from anyone. I don't think it's, necessarily in strict danger, but, there is a lot of bands out there that maybe don't have as much integrity as other bands, but that's not really what I'm worried about. It's kind of just become a vehicle to, get people together and kind of support music.
Now, when we caught up with you, the first time we caught up with you, you're coming off the Pop Punk's Not Dead tour. How did that tour go for you guys?
That tour was great. It was the biggest tour we've ever done, and had a lot of great bands. We got to play a lot of places that, either we hadn't played before or hadn't played in a while or typically don't get to play. So, there was really not one complaint about the whole thing.
And for anyone out there who wants to get more of Man Overboard, where can they go?
I mean, you can find us on Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr or any of that, but if you don't have those, you can find us at defendpoppunk.com.
And they should also go out and pick up your album, which came out in September. And where can they get that, and what's the name of that album?
It's a self-titled record, so it's just called Man Overboard. I know some FYEs and some Best Buys have it. A lot of Hot Topics have it. You can get it from our web store, which is on defendpoppunk.com. You can get it from Merch Now, or you can get it on good old iTunes.
And that was Justin Collier from Man Overboard. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for doing it. This is Justin from Man Overboard, and you're tuned in to Top Spot USA.
TopSpotUSA.com